Hey guys, it's time for story time. Let's see what our story is for this unit. It's called Mac and Bugs. Mac and Bugs. Let's see. I want you guys to see if you can read the first sentence. After you've read the first sentence, give your teacher a thumbs up. Let's read it together and see if you're right, okay? Mac is not a fan of bugs, not one bit. Everybody say that with me. Mac is not a fan of bugs, not one bit. Read the second sentence. Remember, the sentence ends at a period, not at the comma. The comma means you take a breath. Give your teacher a thumbs up when you've read the second sentence. Before we read that, I have a question. Does anybody know what this apostrophe S means? There's not lots of people named Max, right? There's not 4 or 5 Max standing around. So what does that mean? Let's see if we can read the word after it and see if we can figure it out. Max bed. Max bed. What do you think that might mean about that bed? Yeah, that bed is Mac's bed. It belongs to him. It's not Samari's bed. It's not Samariana's bed. It's not Kaiden's or Peyton's. It's Mac's bed. So apostrophe S shows that something belongs to someone else. You guys often see pictures of my dog Sunshine. That's Samuel's dog. That's my son's dog. That dog, Sunshine, belongs to Samuel. Okay, so let's read sentence 2. I'll read it. You'll repeat me. If a bug gets on Mac's bed, Mac gets mad. Let's read that. If a bug gets on Mac's bed, Mac gets mad. Read the next one. There's those quotes we've been seeing in our stories lately. So somebody must be saying something. And look, here's an exclamation point, which means they're not saying it like this. He's probably yelling. So read the next sentence and give us a thumbs up when you're ready. Okay, before I start reading the sentence, who's talking in this sentence? Who can tell me who's the person talking in this sentence? That's right, it's Mac. And who is Mac talking to? Who's Mac talking to? That's right, he's talking to the bug. And actually, he's not talking, he's yelling at the bug. So let's read this sentence. Mac yells at the bug, "Get off this bed," or "Get off this bed, you big bad bug." Let's read that together. Mac yells at the bug, "Get off this bed, you big bad bug." Nice. Okay, read to the next sentence, to the next period, which is all the way down here. When you're done, give your teacher a thumbs up. Let's read the next sentence. If the bug does not go, Mac yells for his dad. Read that with me. If the bug does not go, Mac yells for his dad. Read the last sentence. When you're done reading the last sentence, give your teacher a thumbs up. The last sentence says, if dad is not there, Mac runs. Let's all read that. If dad is not there, Mac runs. Great job. Before we move on, I want someone to raise their hand and tell me, who's the character in my story? Who is this story about? That's right. It's about Mac. Where's this story taking place? Where's my story? Raise your hand and tell your teacher where this story is taking place. That's the setting, the where. Right, it must be in Mac's bedroom because it's by his bed. This is all a story about a bug getting on Mac's bed and what he does about it, right? Okay, let's look at the next page so we can look at the scooping of it, of our story. Okay, so here is your story that you can practice reading. I want everybody to read it one time all the way through, then give your teacher a thumbs up. Okay, now that you've read it all the way through, I want us to create a mind movie. We talk about this every story. A mind movie is a way of you putting a picture of something in your head to help you understand it. It also, when we do dictation, it helps you remember the sentence. So, putting pictures in your head when you're reading is my favorite part of reading. I always have a movie going in my head when I'm reading. And you know what? I read every single day. I love reading. I love reading. My favorite type of books is mysteries. And in my head, I'm always have a movie of some sort of that mystery, and I'm trying to figure out who did it. That's the fun of reading, right? You get to make up the movie. It's like you're taking the script from the movie and you're making it up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take one sentence at a time. Mac is not a fan of bugs, not one bit. What do you picture in your head? Do you envision a picture of someone looking at these bugs right here in this corner and being like, ooh, I'm going to play with those bugs? Or maybe I'll go get a container and put them in. Or do you picture someone who's moving away from them or going, ew? Yeah, probably someone who doesn't want to be around them, right? If a bug gets on Mac's bed, Mac gets mad. What do you envision this time? I hope you share with me what you're thinking. Raise your hand and tell me what you think of. There's lots of words in that story that you should be picturing in your head. If a bug gets on Mac's bed, Mac gets mad. That's three things I picture. Raise your hand and tell us. Nice. I picture a bug sitting on a bed with a little boy who I'm calling Mac, and I see that little boy getting mad. Everybody show me your best Mac mad face. Yeah, he's mad, right? Because we know that, look, he's going to yell at the bug. That's my next sentence. Mac yells at the bug, get off this bed, you big bad bug. Put that in your brain and think about what that looks like. When you have a picture of what that looks like, raise your hand. Great. I picture a kid either standing up next to his bed or sitting on his bed, yelling at the bug, going, get off this bed, get off, right? He's yelling. He's not, hey, bug, could you please move? He's yelling, get off this bed, you big bad bug. Let me hear you all yell that. Ready? If you're at school, don't yell it too loud. Ready? Get off this bed, you big bad bug. Good job. Let's look at the next sentence and see what we picture. If the bug does not go, Mac yells for his dad. What do you picture that time? Yeah, I picture a little boy in his room. There's a bug on the bed, and Dad, right? He's yelling, Dad. The last sentence says, if dad is not there, Mac runs. What do you picture that time? Definitely. In my head, I picture Max standing up because dad's not coming and running out of the room. And the only thing I see left in the room is the bed with a bug on it. Great job today, guys. It's important you keep practicing your reading.